It's hard to remember that. I mean, maybe in the last 30 years somewhere we did, but what's great about him is he does that in practice. He's a leader. He was voted a captain for a reason. So he always prepares, and he's ready when called upon. So, I mean, he's the perfect second-team quarterback, you know?
He's going to have the right temperament for that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to have a role, accept the role that you've been given, and then embrace it and be the best you can be at it. It's like being the sixth man on a basketball team, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, and there's a lot of sixth men that probably pretty good start for other teams, maybe even score more points than some guys who start, but that's just the role that they have. So anyway.
Taylor was in here earlier, said he felt like he had to get some, obviously had a tough matchup last week, also had to get some first game jitters and stuff out that he felt better about this week with Taylor Decker.
Yeah, I told him that, I mean, I'll watch the film, but my impression on the field was that he played much calmer and much more confident and executed well and thought he did what he needed to do. So I think he made a step in the right direction, a big step, and I think he'll be more confident. You know, first-time starters in the shoe have been known to, you know.
Yeah.
So.
What do you say to guys about kind of cutting down on penalties?
We're going to look at that because every time there was a penalty, there was somebody moving on defense. So,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
you know, moving before we moved. So the question is there's I don't know. They've obviously called them that we moved and they weren't in the neutral zone even though they moved first. So if they're in the neutral zone and they move first, then it's not supposed to be a penalty on us. But you'd like to eliminate those. There were 3 or 4 of them.
Did you get the amount of playing time out of Corey? I mean, is that what you were looking for, the good balance with him and Jacoby this week?
Yeah, he played like 45, 50 plays, and then we had the game in hand, and then I went to Jacoby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark, you might have asked this earlier. Not doing what you were just answering then, but Marcus Hall had 4 penalties against him today. What do you tell him going into next week and stuff?
I thought he had 3 of them, and Andrew Norwell had 1.
Oh, I thought we.
I think that's right.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the official said.
Oh, okay. I thought we misunderstood. But
I tell him,
but even 3's a lot, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell him that when a guy that plays nose guard moves before you move, you got to sit there, and if he's going to hit you, let him hit you, but you can't move. You got to sit in there. So we'll look at what caused that. But every single one of them, there was somebody moving. The first one there wasn't, but there was somebody on defense moving, and evidently he thought the guy was in the neutral zone. So he's got to not do that. It can't happen. I mean, in critical situations, that kill you. So otherwise, he's playing really good. Other than that, I mean, he's had a good first 2 games.
I didn't know any way.